Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Adam here, aka the Sounds Scotsman, and today is a very special episode. It's episode 23 of Smart Souls, and we're about to take on one of the hardest bosses in Dark Souls. I'm part of the Dark Souls community on Facebook. It's Dark Souls Remastered for the PlayStation 4. It's a private group, and nearly every other day you see someone on the group asking for help with the Four Kings. So shout out to anybody from the group if they're actually watching. But today I'm going to hopefully make it nice and easy for you guys. And you shouldn't really need help with this boss fight. In fact, I would actually strongly suggest you do it on your own. Because if you get help, it just gives the boss fight a larger health pool. So you have to inflict more damage faster. So it's actually more straightforward just to go and do it yourself. Of course, one other thing to point out. We still have the Lord Vessel in our pocket. Some size of pockets, I know. Oh, and he's gone mad as well. Well. Oh, he can parry, can he? Oh, again. What? Oh. Looks like we're just gonna have to... There we go. No hassle. Right, transient curse on. Covetous gold serpent ring on, of course. So the main thing for us is actually getting the Dark Wraith Covenant. We need one dark hand from that for the Platinum Trophy. But also we're going to level all the way because I personally want the armor set because it's really, really cool looking. When we get outside the boss door, I'll talk to you about what we're going to use with regards to outfit and all that sort of stuff to give us more of an advantage. Smart Souls after all. Got to let you guys know the easiest way of doing things. I quite like the journey down here though, because trying to bait him to... There we go. That's it. Get him to do his attack. Sometimes these guys drop Titanite chunks, and very, very occasionally they drop Titanite slabs. Come on. I don't want to use up any of my pyromancies yet. Nice. I mean, that's the game subtly hinting that really we should have a weapon at about plus 15 by now. Also, for anyone who hasn't been following the series so far, you really ought to have your Estus flask all the way up to 20. So, Catacombs first if you haven't done that already. Look at that outfit, it really is cool. Okay, I've already been down that way when I cleared out the Valley of the Drakes. Came up that way. Yeah, no treasure around here. Well, not Valley of the Drakes exactly. That's where the Valley of the Drakes is. But when I drained New Londo Ruins, in the episode where I drain it, that's when I go and get the very large ember. Because it just makes perfect sense. Why wouldn't you, right? If you're in the neighbourhood already. Transient Curse is still working. We have one blob monster in here just still to deal with, but I want to anger the ghosts. Well, that Transient Curse is still in effect. Hopefully, I was hoping that the Dark Wraith wouldn't come out. Thankfully I wasn't hit with the 4-hit combo. I do see it, that piece of treasure up there. Oh, I know what that is. It's because it's on the other side of this room. I know exactly what it is. Hoping that would get the last ghost out for us. I'd prefer not to waste another transient curse just for one ghost. There we go. But no drop. Oh well. Don't need that anymore. But I'll keep it on all the same. Right. Remember, Great Fireball. These guys don't like fire, so that's exactly what we're going to use. Trying to get hit with his translucent goo. It's a bit of a nod to Demon Souls, these guys. Sort of remind me of a fight in Demon Souls. Ugh, got hit with it. Might actually use one Divine Blessing for that. Titanite chunk in here. Lovely. That's the boss fight there, but there's still one sneaky Dark Wraith hiding around here. I will point out one thing though. There's Witch Beartrice, the NPC summon, but I'm not going to summon her because I just, like I said before, I don't agree with it. Don't agree with getting any help with this boss fight, it just makes things harder. So in New Game, it doesn't really matter what weapon you opt for. What matters is the outfit that you wear. Obviously we need the Covenant of Artorias on. Unfortunately, we have to use Havel's ring. But we were smart enough to go to the painted world first, so we have a spare one for after. Now let's check the roll. Oh, a little on the heavy side. I don't mind being medium rolling, but I don't want to be fat rolling for the fight. So, to be honest, I did not think... Oh, actually, I'll just change my weapon. Weapons don't matter in New Game, but if you were playing it in New Game Plus, what I would opt for would be something smaller. Maybe you have a Claymore plus 10 magic or something in your magic build. Something that swings fast, like that. For our purposes, I mean, you could even use a Zweihander in New Game. It's a bit small, it's a bit slow to use this in New Game Plus, because you obviously have to deal damage fast. Quailag's Fury Sword would be another option. You could use this in New Game. New Game Plus, though, something like a Claymore. But with regards to your stats, you obviously want it to be something that pelts out good damage. So something like a Claymore, Divine or Occult plus 10. Occult plus 5, obviously, but Divine plus 10. Or Magic plus 10, or Enchanted plus 5 if you're a magic build. So something that scales well with your stats. If you're a strength, maybe a butcher's knife, a normal one. Something like that. That has a good scaling with strength, but it's also kind of fast to swing, because you're going to be two-handing it anyway. So that would work, and it wouldn't use up too much of your endurance. But today I'm just going to use the Great Scythe and see how I get on. Just another little check for loot. Okay, let's go do it. Check my roll again. Yeah, that's fine. Some people do just step right off this, but it kind of makes me nervous. So I'm not going to take the chance, I'm just going to take the stairs. Of course, make sure, yeah, just double check you definitely have the Ring Covenant of Artorias on. Because if you don't have that on, you can't do the fight. Rid of the Transient Curse, rid of the Divine Blessing. I'm going to put some Humanity in my counter. In my quick bar, rather. So that, just in case I need to heal, 15 Estus flasks should be enough. But you never know. I'm using the Great Scythe because I don't know the answer to the question, does bleed work on the Four Kings? So, for that reason, I want to test it. Anyway, Power Within, this is an optional extra, just to try and bash through the boss fight as fast as possible. Here we go, wish me luck. Just using the Grass Crest Shield for quickness. There we go. And the Mask of the Child as well. So yeah, I can take the damage off the hits. And keep hitting. Just keep hitting. As it spawns out. Come on, give me the next one. They still take damage, so bear that in mind. There we go, 2 kings down. Keep going, come on, where's the next one? Come on, don't make me wait. The longer we wait, the more chance another king will come in. This is highly unusual. Ah, there we go. Must be killing it too fast, right? It's quite strange. Very cool I caught it on camera though. So it would appear that I think the boss is taking bleed damage. So that's 3 kings down. 1 more to go. Ha! There we go. We're on. Not get greedy. Nothing you can do about that. It just happens sometimes. Look at that hit, it just did nothing. That Havel's outfit makes all the difference. There we go. That's it. Job done. Easy as that. Now, our real prize. Sure, light the bonfire, why not? Not that you would ever warp here. Okay. Now, remember, this only happens because we have the Lord Vessel still. So let's go get this covenant done. You can read all that in your own time. The answer's yes.
The Lord Vessel upon the altar.
Don't mind if I do. So that's opened up all the rest of the areas. Okay, let's smash through this covenant.
Very want, seek, fill, then. Hark then.
So he's going to take us back to where we were a minute ago. Now,
If you wish, I shall grant the art of life drain, the legendary power of the Dark Lord. It can preserve your humanity while undead, and cast off the shackles placed upon your brethren.
yes please. Dark Hand. So we need that for the Knight's Honor trophy. Oh, of course you can buy your cracked red eye orbs if you love invading. Enter Covenant or offer humanity. Right, that's what we need to do.
Farewell.
Don't farewell me. Right, here we go. So I had... three on me. So I need to use 27. But there's no other covenants we're going to offer humanity to now, so... you know, your humanity is yours now after this. For kindling bonfires and all that sort of stuff. Offer humanity. Yes. Offer 10 first, see what happens. Ah, the red eye orb. So if you offer 10, you don't even need to buy cracked red eye orbs. That's a one-use item, like a white soapstone. There we go. There we are. Dark outfit and the dark sword. So we can cosplay now as a dark knight. Oh, that's it folks. You just warp out of here and go back to Firelink. So, hopefully this episode makes the Four Kings nice and easy for you. So, cheerio for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in episode 24 of Smart Souls. Cheerio for now. Well, Easter egg hunters, you can see I'm back in this area from the last episode, and I'm dressed as a dark wraith, feeling pretty much like a badass. Such a cool outfit. Just for fun. So I joined this covenant now. The covenant itself, the rewards for the covenant itself, has nothing to do with the platinum trophy. The top prize, in fact, is actually this ring. There we are, the Ring of Fog, okay? Reduces presence to prevent discovery. Basically means it just turns you invisible. I didn't actually do the invasions to get that ring. I went to the Crow's Nest back at the Undead Asylum and traded in my Skull Lantern. Don't worry about... you can do that if you want to. I would actually recommend why not do it, because I'm aware we haven't done the Tomb of the Giants yet, but we're not going to do that for a while. And I'm going to provide us with a much better way to navigate the area. We're going to get a light source from Lost Izalith, and then do the Tomb of the Giants much later. But instead, the real reason why I'm part of this covenant is this guy here. This is a merchant. You might remember from episode 8, I was talking about this guy being a merchant. We meet him later on down in Blighttown. He doesn't sell us anything here. You can talk to him if you want, but the point is, down in Blighttown, he becomes a shop and we need to buy stuff from him there. Also notice this guy here. That's his bodyguard, the invisible guy. He has an awesome ring. We're gonna buy what we want from the shop, from him, down in Blighttown, and then kill the pair of them. And that will be pretty much all we need that guy for. Also, you could take advantage of being in part of this covenant and doing some farming of the gold pine resin. I have an episode, a little clip on that on my channel, just how to farm gold pine resin. So feel free to do that if you would like. And just to sort of give you a little briefing on where we are with regards to the trophies and that sort of stuff. The pyromancies, we only have 2 more to get. We're going to get them by the end of this playthrough. We're on point with everything, in fact. We have 2 more covenants to get as well. We have... all the sorceries are pretty much in hand. We've not got very many of them to get at all. We're going to get them all in the Duke's Archives, actually. And with the miracles, I'm going to get everything apart from the one miracle that we need to get in New Game Plus, but we're going to be on point to actually streamline that whole thing. So as soon as we get to New Game Plus, boom, we're going to be able to smash the Sunlight Altar, grab that miracle, and then boom, we've got all the miracles in the game as well. So yeah, definitely on point. In the meantime, you might want to do some co-op, help 4 people with their boss fights. If you're not a faith build. If you are a faith build and your faith is higher than 25, then you don't need to worry about it at all. But for everybody else, help 4 people. And if you want to do a little bit of farming towards your Knight's Honour trophy, then you could go back and look at episode 8 of Smart Souls, the Moonlight Butterfly episode. But that's all for now, folks. And I will prompt you guys about buying the stuff from that merchant Shiva of the East in Blighttown a little bit later on. But for now, cheerio, and thanks for staying till the very end. We'll see you in the next episode.